Hey everybody, let in this video talk about localization. That's mean how we could make our application support different language, and this was most interesting point. When you develop application you have to support different language. So first of all, let we start to understand how string work, then we talk about localization. If you see, I have file here name is string, it's have tag as string, it's have key, app name, and it's have value Android demo work. Whenever I want to use this tag, I will say add string slash the key name. So if you go to Memphis, you see the app name, this is the app name. So when I want to call that tag, I will say okay, add string, then the key name. So for that reason, if you go to main menu, you will see the application name is, here is it, work demo. So work app demo, this is because we have the name on the string. So if I go here and I will name it localization, for example, localization, I don't know how spelling, maybe misspelling is wrong. So the app name will be changed. So if you see, he already changed the app name here. Then when he run it as localization. So he read it from this file, which is great. So let me design this layout, and I have only this button on it. I want this button have events, so or reading from string. So let me here adding define new key. I will give it string, then I will give it name, for example, bu home, then I will give it value home. Okay, so whenever I call bu home, he will display home. So if I go here, if my button, so I would say the text of my button will use at string, because we're reading from string, the key name is bu home. So now if I see here, see, he display home. Why? Because he read from as string key home. So he will go to the string file looking for key name at home. So on the string file, here is the key home, here is the value home. So he will display home for us. Now I want, when someone click on the button, I want to display some message. Okay, I would say okay, Android on a click, when someone click, let me call bu click this event. So this event, if you see, is not implemented. So when I click here, I could implement this method. I want to display some message. What's the message I want to display? Let me just add the message here. I would say okay, string, I would add message msg as a key. As a value, I will say welcome. Okay, I have the key and I have value. So when I want to use this key in the code, how I use it, let me first define string, then not string, and I name it msg. Then I want to access to that file. To access to the file, I say get resources. Then from resources, which type of resources I will call dot get string. That means I'm calling string in the resources, which the string name is r.string, cr.string, now not r.id, because I'm calling from string dot the string name. The string name is message. So now in this way, by code, I could get the key value and add it in this variable. Now I could display it in message. Let me display it in message to as.make text. I would say this, then I display the message just to show you how it's working. mgs should be msg, not mgs. So let me correct this one. So message, then I would say okay, to as dot, then long, then I would say show message. That's great for you and for me. mgs, why msg? Okay, msg message. Now okay, let me run and see what I did. If I run it, I go here, I would see everything. See, now I have the here home. When I click it, he say welcome. Now this application is support only English. I want this application to support French. It's really easy. Just go here, click right, new, then add resource file, then name it same name of this file. Name it string, so name it strings s. Then the value, right, slash fr. From where I bring it fr for French. If you go here in Stack Overflow, you will see the extension for a language. For fr for French, Arabic, or AR, different language. Here you see it and list for all the language that's supported. So I will add the URL in the video description if you need it. So here I want support French. So okay, see the tag for flag for French. I will take all this in English, then I put it here for French, this file. So for French, then I will replace the word for app name and for everything. So let me go in translation. I will see localization. This means the app name. So just me copy it. Let me copy it and replace it here. For the home, so I have this one for the home. I just copy this tag and place it here. And for welcome, I will go here and take this one off and put it here. That's great. Now how Android will work, how Android will read from French, how read from English. Android by default, when it's working and the device language is not French, any other language, he will read by default from this file, because this is the default file. If you want to do specific language, give a language name. So by default, he will read from this file. So he will read this one. If the phone language is French, for example, he will read from this file. So this one as home for button. If his language is English, for example, he will read this one, BU home. If the language is French, he will read already this one. So you don't have to do anything. Same thing for app name and everything. And same thing on the code level. Let me run it and show you something. Now, okay, everything in English because the phone language is English. See, welcome. Let me go to the setting. In the setting, I would go to app setting. From app setting, I will go down more, then language and input, then I select language, then going down, selecting French. Where is the French? Here's French. Now just go to your app. Don't do anything. Just open. I don't do this thing. I just going to my app. So just open your app. This is, see, everything will change to French. See, Doma, everything is in French. So it's really nice and really easy in Android. This is the localization. So you could also do more. So you could use array, for example. You don't have to use only this thing. You could use array also. Array, string of array, and defining the name. So see my array. You could use it and give it some number of item. That's okay. For example, number of item, name, age, whatever item you want to give to this array, you could do it. But make sure when you define your array here, you have to define it in all languages. Any tag, have it in anyone, you have to have it in all language. So to access, for example, to this array from the code level, just for explain the code for you, and very easy, you could define array for yourself. You say, okay, I have array of string because your array is being string. Let me name it this name, then equal get resource, same thing, get resource in this way. Then from get resource, give it get array. Now I am getting string of array, I dot r dot array dot the name of the array. Name of array will be my array. And now you have the two items in array here. You could use them, and you're done. Hello, done, and see you next.